Midnight Insight. As always, I'm your host, Omar, with
Jack.
Mario.
we're one man down today, but we still got to keep on chugging along. As always, we're going to start with the NBA. Kevin Durant passes Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list. That puts Kevin Durant at number 5 all-time with 32,334 points. March 25th, he dropped 40 points on the Bulls. Somehow the Bulls won that game. Bulls, stop fucking winning.
Stop winning, Bulls. What are you doing? All right, hold up. I know you want to talk with Bulls. What are we going to do with the 15th pick? Draft the second Boozer brother? Not even the first one?
Hey,
you guys are
nice.
stupid. No, he is not as nice as his brother. I don't care what you say.
He's not at all.
What are we doing? All right, go ahead, Omar.
Kevin Durant's 1,300 points behind Kobe Bryant. Where does KD end up on the all-time scoring list? First is LeBron, second is Kareem, third is Karl Malone, and fourth is Kobe. Where does he end up all-time at the end of his career?
See this peace sign? Or it could mean number 2 because that's where he's going to end up.
Number 2?
I think he gets there.
You think he gets to 38,000?
KD ain't slowing down. What, he tear his Achilles 5 years ago and he don't look like he stopped?
No, not at all.
Come on.
Not at all.
He keeps going. I think he plays to about 41, 42, and if he keeps averaging 28, 29 a game, I think by the time he's 40, he might be averaging like 23. That's what Michael Jordan averaged at 43. And
nobody's Michael Jordan.
Hey, he got the 30,000 points, but he ain't no Michael Jordan, but he's definitely been playing the seasons. I know he missed the one season because of the torn Achilles, but man, I mean, he just keeps going. He just keeps scoring. He's the best pure scorer ever. Yeah, KD. Yeah.
Mario, what do you think? Where does he end up?
What spot is he in? Fourth?
He's in fifth right now
now
behind Kobe, Karl Malone, and Kareem and LeBron.
Well, I can tell you one thing. If he was Jason Tatum, he would have retired. He ain't passing Kobe.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let's stick to it though. I can see him getting 40,000. He's at 33,000 right now, or 31.
He's at 32.
32. Give him 4 more seasons.
About 32 and a quarter.
He doesn't really got a family.
No, like nothing besides basketball.
Yeah, I feel like that's all he cares about right now is just basketball. So I'll give him 4 more years. I can see him putting up 1,800 each year, at least 1,900.
Yeah.
And passing, getting 40. Passing, like you said, coming up second, passing Kareem.
Well, if he does get 40, that's going to be 2 players in our lifetime that we've seen get over 40,000 points, and that's just outright ridiculous.
Strange.
So
and he missed, like you said, he missed
a year.
He missed a year.
So that was like another 1,000 points.
He missed. You could really say he missed 2.
I mean, right when he came into the league, though, he was just scoring.
Yeah, he was.
So it's just
he averaged like 21.
Constant scoring.
Well, but then again, who did the Supersonics have at that time?
Nobody. That's why they went to
Jeff Green.
That's why they went to Oklahoma.
Well, speaking of Seattle Supersonics, the NBA held meetings on the 25th of March talking about league expansion, and it was a unanimous vote that there will be 2 teams coming into the 2027-2028 NBA season, expansion teams. And guys, the front runners are Seattle Supersonics and Las Vegas. What do you guys think? Should they remain the Supersonics, or should they be called something else? Jack, what do you think?
The Supersonics. I mean, they were the Supersonics for 30 years, 40 years before that. Everybody, when you ask a Seattle fan, who do they want back? They say, we want the Supersonics back. They don't say Seattle basketball team. They say, we want the Supersonics back. So, Supersonics, again, Kevin Durant, who is 37 years old, playing in the league. He was drafted by the Supersonics. They have not been gone that long. OKC has just not been a team that long either, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
Crazy to think about, but the Supersonics have not been gone that long, and they have not become Portland Trailblazers fans over there. They
still wear Supersonics jerseys.
Yeah, they still wear Supersonics jerseys. They want their team back. So I think Seattle, you deserve your team unanimously, like the freaking vote. And that leads me to Vegas. Why does everyone want to go to Vegas, man?
Dude,
that
just
desert,
doesn't make sense.
Crap desert. So what? So gambling?
That's what it is, so they can market the gambling.
Yeah.
I know what it is. And it's like, what are you going to call them out there, man? And it's nobody wants it.
Las Vegas Spades, bro.
I get it, but why are you adding 2 teams to the West? Like, I understand. I get it that Vegas is a big market, but it's just every sports league is just pushing it too hard.
They're just trying to go to Vegas.
It's crazy.
Everybody.
It's like there's other teams, other cities
states,
that have
yeah.
been waiting for so long.
Well, Nashville. What do you think? Is Nashville even like a big basketball
Well, they were
market?
saying-
Yeah, but you know what is a big basketball market that hasn't had a team in like 50 years? St. Louis.
Really?
Yes. St. Louis has not had their team in like 50 years, and they love basketball down there. That's where Jason Tatum's from. A lot of these NBA players came from Missouri, St. Louis area. East St. Louis area, you know, we're very familiar with East St. Louis in Illinois.
Been down there a couple times.
Yeah, not very good looking, but they've got some good players out of there in football and basketball. I mean, the St. Louis area would benefit from having an NBA team back. They got the Cardinals, they've got the Blues. No, they lost the Rams.
Yeah, I was about to say St. Louis Rams, man.
They lost the Rams, but if they had a basketball team, it would be very good over there, and that's in that region of Nashville. They're not too far away from each other.
Well, Mario, what do you think about the Supersonics going? Maybe going back to the Supersonics or Las Vegas.
I like Supersonics.
I like Supersonics.
Like, there's no doubt about that. Supersonics, they deserve a team down there in Seattle, especially because, like you said, just they upped and left in what, like 2008, 2009.
The way that they left too was such BS.
Like, dude, they should have just kept them there. But it leads me to the Las Vegas team. I personally don't like every team going to Las Vegas.
No.
We got, like you said, Nashville, but I heard that Memphis, the Grizzlies might try moving over to Nashville.
Really?
Yeah, I just heard that recently. And then what's the other thing? Who was it? What is it? Vancouver? Man, they need a team back in Vancouver, man.
What about St. Louis?
Man,
they need a team back in Vancouver, man.
All right.
Well, speaking of the expansion, there's going to be two teams that are going to be coming out east because of the expansion out west. Is going to add. They're talking about, since they're right on that border between, technically the Timberwolves are Midwest. So they're talking about moving them to the Eastern Conference. It'd be the Timberwolves and the Memphis Grizzlies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I don't understand about that? Why not the Pelicans? What they're an East team. I mean, I believe they're east of the Mississippi.
I think it's the one that's farther.
So really, because Memphis.
And we're probably just talking about a couple of miles.
Memphis, I'm pretty sure, is east of the Mississippi, and so is New Orleans, and I know the Timberwolves are not.
Yeah, Minnesota's a little far.
I
could see Memphis makes sense just because it's almost close to like what, Orlando.
But the Pelicans are poor.
Probably like a 4-hour drive.
The Pelicans are trash.
It's a 4-hour drive. It's like a 4 to 6 hour drive from here to.
Yeah.
We're in Chicago right now, so it's like a 4-hour drive from here to.
It's northwest. It's a northwest drive though, but also the Pelicans.
It does make sense.
The Pelicans are trash enough to go to the East.
Pelicans would be like number 3 in the East.
It does make sense.
They'd be number 2.
Well, guys, our favorite rebounder of all time, Dennis Rodman, he's going into the WWE Celebrity Wing of the Hall of Fame. 5-time NBA champion, Dennis Rodman. He's going into the WWE Hall of Fame because if you guys didn't know, during the '98 finals, him and Karl Malone actually wrestled in WCW, which was acquired by WWE in 2001. So Dennis Rodman was kicking ass and then being late to practice. If you guys didn't see the Last Dance documentary or Dennis Rodman's of 30 for 30, he did not show up to practice. Phil Jackson was calling president of WCW Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan, telling him to get his ass back to practice. Rodman wanted to be a wrestler, but Rodman still won us a championship, guys, and there's a reason we're 6-time champions is because of Dennis Rodman. I know you guys aren't big wrestling fans anymore, but what you guys think of Rodman going to the WWE Hall of Fame?
Well, as somebody, I watched WWE for many years. I don't really remember that match because it wasn't WCW.
It was WCW.
I wasn't a big WCW fan. The only time I remember that is the New World Order.
Yeah.
I only remember the NWO because of Hulk Hogan's bald ass walking around. It was funny. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. But
brother.
Yeah, brother. But that's cool. I mean, as long as they don't put Karl Malone in the Hall of Fame, I'm good with it.
Yeah, keep Karl Malone.
Keep
away
keep
from
Karl Malone.
Keep Karl
Keep him
Malone
away
out of
from the
there.
kids.
Karl Malone, you are a weirdo, bro. You're just straight weird. I'm not even gonna get into it, but we love Dennis Rodman around here. Dennis Rodman, see, there's two types of weirdos. There's Karl Malone weirdo, and then there's Dennis Rodman weirdo.
We're right with Dennis Rodman.
We're okay
Yeah, we
with
riding with
Dennis
Dennis Rodman,
Rodman's
man.
weird ass marrying himself and going to talk to Kim Jong Un. We don't care about that. It's because he never at least touched kids, Carl. All right, so we're cool with him going to the WWE. Bless you, my guy over here. That's what I think. What do you think?
I like it, man. I like it. That's all I gotta say. I like it, man.
Yeah.
Well, LeBron passes Robert Parrish in all-time games played was 1,612. Robert Parrish has 1,611. I think LeBron's passed that by a couple games by now because this was a couple weeks, like a week ago.
Yeah.
LeBron is also like 30 wins away from tying Kareem Abdul-Jabbar from the all-time win scoring record. What do you guys think? Again, LeBron longevity. He's gonna break a lot of records like that, where he doesn't even have to like
do much.
Yeah. So he's already in the record books. Him and Bronny are out there in LA doing their thing, whatever. But what do you guys think of LeBron breaking out this all-time records, and he's gonna break a couple more?
Well, I know what you meant. You said win scoring, but I know you meant all-time wins record. But he's definitely gonna break that. I mean, but I just think it's funny that Robert Parrish. You said Kareem's got the all-time wins record right now.
Yeah.
Robert Parrish, what are you doing, bud? You were on the Celtics 9 championships in like 8 years or whatever, man. That was crazy.
Well, you got to figure he played with all those Hall of Famers: Kevin McHale, Larry
Bird.
Bird.
Bill Russell.
Yeah.
Well,
I think towards the end of Bill Russell's
No, I don't think so. No.
He was there for like 20 years.
Nah, Bill Russell only played like 13 seasons.
Yeah, but he got up into the late 60s. And Parrish would have been into what about 83?
We need a fact check.
I'm not
because
sure.
Larry came in 78.
But Robert Parrish, you should have won more. But also,
but he did have Hall of Famers. Kevin McHale, Larry Bird.
Yes. A lot of those guys.
I can't think of them right now.
Yeah.
A lot of them guys.
We had
Mike D'Antoni.
We can't really think.
No, Mike D'Antoni wasn't.
He's a Hall of Fame coach, but yeah. I mean, I'm not the biggest LeBron fan. I'm just I'm going to be honest. I'm a big Michael Jordan supporter. I hate how people ride LeBron like he's the greatest thing to ever walk this earth. He's a human being like the rest of us. I'm right there with Skip Bayless talking about LeBron. I just what do you have?
Stephen A.
Fifth all time?
Oh God,
you put him fifth all time? No, I think LeBron is second all time, but I just it is greatness. It's great to see. It's good for the game of basketball, even though in the past 5 years when LeBron was at his peak, basketball was the best sport in the world. Now basketball is behind football, and I'd say behind baseball now. Baseball has made a resurgence. A lot of people watch baseball now, and good for LeBron, but we need some new players in the NBA is what I think.
Well, nobody really wants to be the face of the league nowadays.
No. Well, Wemby does.
Wemby does.
They don't want an international face. If they had wanted an international face, it would have been Jokic 5 years ago.
He didn't want it.
No, Jokic's game just doesn't translate that well.
Well, he's an MVP.
3-time
but
MVP.
Like his doesn't translate.
His game to the just say if you're just clicking through, it's not somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, that was a spectacular play."
But if you watch basketball like me, how I watch basketball, you're like, "Holy crap, that's insane what he does."
Yeah.
If it's some person that doesn't really watch basketball, a new fan, they're gonna be like, "This fat, slow white boy, what the hell is this?"
And that's what I think a lot of people think. That's why, that's why he can't be the face of the NBA.
Right.
Like Wemby, you look at Wemby, dude's 7'3". On top of that, he's
7'6".
He pulling up, shooting threes, blocking
4
shots.
blocks a game. Yeah. I don't know how we got to the face of the NBA, but I think it's good that we're talking about it because it's a conversation that we probably should have talked about in the past because there hasn't been a face. LeBron is not the face anymore.
Yeah,
well,
he's too old. Will always be the face. I'll tell you that.
He's too old.
No.
The only person, he is.
Have you seen him play recently?
Yeah, he
played posterizing everybody,
pretty
man.
mid. He's not as good as he used to be. He's out there.
Well,
These people
how he's playing right now is probably top 5 still.
in the NBA.
No, in the NFL. Yes, in the NBA.
You think he? Wait, hold up.
Top 5, dude. Come on, man.
I'd give him top 10.
I give him top 7 because you know what? If he had some speed to him still a little bit.
Yeah.
No, we're getting into this. Name 5 players. I can name 5 players better than LeBron right now.
Go ahead.
His teammate Luka.
No
is
question.
one.
No question. But okay. Are we looking at all around game? All around.
I could name 10 players all around.
Because Luka, you could say Luka's better than him.
Yes.
What about on the defensive end?
LeBron doesn't get back on defense anymore.
LeBron can't
But
get
you
back.
could look at, LeBron, if he tries to play defense,
Yeah, if he
he'll
tries.
play defense. Like he clamped up Kawhi Leonard like last year.
Yeah, but he can only do it in short bursts because how old he is.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's
He
what I'm
can't
saying.
be top
Luka,
5.
like if we're talking about all around, Luka could try to play defense,
Luka's not
and he
good at
won't
defense.
be good at
The
defense.
Lakers are not good at defense. The
They're
only
not.
reason they win is because they outscore teams. That's the only
That's how
reason.
you
they
win.
win.
That's any
That's how
NBA
you
team
win.
right
That's
now.
how you win games.
No, that's not. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know what
right?
you're saying. I know
'Cause
what you're
DeAndre
saying.
Ayton's a bum. You know, Austin Reeves can't play no defense, but DeAndre Ayton is the biggest bum I've ever seen in my life.
Don't say that.
Certified.
Anthony Bennett, man.
No,
There's so many other
No,
bums.
DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton was good with the Phoenix Suns, though.
That was. You know what he said? He's like, I'm mad I'm not a second or third option on this Lakers team.
He should.
Bro, he wouldn't even be an 8th.
He wouldn't even be eighth. But
Well,
let's move on.
Anyways, speaking of Luka, he's been on an absolute freaking tear lately.
Yes.
In the month of March alone, he has 240-point games, 150 and 160. Luka's averaging 36.5 points per game. And you know what it is? I am not a Lakers fan by any stretch of the imagination.
No. Mm-mm.
Luka's not even top 3 in NBA votes right in NBA running right
Yep.
now. I don't know how the hell Wemby snuck in the first place.
Dude, out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. I didn't hear he had a spectacular. Like, yeah, he's doing his thing, but
He talked about it the other day.
I did not hear one thing of fucking him scoring a 60-point game, him scoring a 50-point game.
I'll tell you what.
I know he just dropped 50.
You got me to be honest
on
with
the
you,
Washington Wizards.
But it did not make no noise.
No.
Can I be honest with you?
Go ahead, Jack.
Because OKC is good no matter what. So if
I'm tired of watching OKC.
We hate OKC around here. But if OKC wasn't a team, the Spurs would be the best team in the NBA because of Wemby.
Right.
They got the second best record in the NBA.
I wouldn't say that.
Who?
Boston Celtics. I'll give it to
the
Boston.
Celtics are good, but like they're not.
Their record is not really.
But you got to
reflecting
remember, the only team. So the Spurs played OKC 4 times this year. They beat them 3 times. The Spurs have the best record against teams over 500 in the NBA by far. They just beat the living hell out of teams that are good, and they lose to teams that are bad. Whatever, because they're probably playing down to their level. But in terms of teams that play up and play against the good teams, the Spurs are the team to beat in the NBA. I think that they could have a chance at the finals because the OKC Thunder do not want to see the Spurs in the conference finals. I'll tell you that. That's the truth, and that's why he's there. And again, they want to make him the face. He's Wembanyama. I mean, what is he averaging right now? Probably 25, 12, and 4 blocks a game, probably with 5 assists in there somehow, and probably 2 steals. So, and again, on great efficiencies too. Like, don't quote me on that. I don't know his stats, but just in my mind, thinking about how Victor plays, they're going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
right now he's 24 points, 11 rebounds. I feel like it should be way more.
Yeah, come on, man.
3 assists on 51 field goal percentage.
51% for a center that's 7'5" that goes out and shoots threes is insane. I'll be honest. And again, like if you go look at Jalen Duran, that's on the Pistons, he's probably shooting like 65 from the field, but that's because he's only standing in the paint all game.
15 feet away from the rim, probably.
But I feel like the way the NBA is trending, Jokic, they won't give another MVP to. It's just not going to happen. He's just going to have to win he's going to have to win another championship or 2 for him.
Well, you know what? If he wasn't out that extended period, maybe he probably would have been like second, first.
Right.
But
they can't give a 4th MVP to somebody.
Especially because they didn't give it to LeBron.
Yeah. Well, LeBron had the championships. Well,
because he should have won 5 years in a row
LeBron.
if we're
Yeah.
talking about it, but they gave it to D Rose that one
Yeah.
year.
yeah.
Well, because it's not, who's the best player in the league. It's the most valuable to the league. And
Yeah.
I think that year, Derrick Rose outsold everybody in fucking
Yeah,
sneakers and
Yeah.
jerseys, and Bulls sold out more games than anybody, and they're still doing
It's-
that to this day for some
It's
reason.
weird politics in the NBA, but I think it is Wemby because he internationally
Right.
is the guy now. So he is the most valuable.
So,
All right, we're good?
we're good.
All right.
we had technical difficulties.
Technical
for a second.
difficulties.
Well, that's where we're heading. Cam Thompson stint in Milwaukee has come to an end, but in limited minutes with 10 to 12 per game, shooting roughly 43 to 45 from the field while playing under 20 minutes. He showed flashes of being a pure scorer, but struggled with defensively consistency, playmaking, averaging under 2 assists per game, which scoring upward of keeping. Mario, what the hell did you reckon? Was scoring upside worth keeping, or did the Bucks do the right thing by letting him go? What do you guys think, Cam Thompson?
I think Cam Thompson's a bum, and he should get ready to learn some Chinese.
I feel like he kind of made the same mistake Dennis
Shanghai
Schroeder
Sharks.
made.
I think what he
Didn't
is
sign that contract.
he's
Yep.
a bum version of Michael Porter Jr.
Hmm.
Bum,
And then
version.
plus he's only 6'2", maybe
and to
6'3".
be and to
He
be
got to
a
at least be tall.
bum version of a 6'10" small forward that averages assists a game. But at least Michael Porter's got a ring. So
Got
that nugget ring.
He probably would have been an all-star this year.
He probably would have, but he plays for the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
So I bet Cam Thomas would have been even worse on the Brooklyn Nets. So I mean, pure
That's where he
scores,
came from.
pure
That's-
scores don't get you anywhere unless you're a pure scorer like Luka Doncic that averages
You got to have height
35 with 8 assists a game.
Unless you're an AI.
and rebounds.
And you're over here averaging what, 10 points a game?
Well, last year
one
he
assist?
averaged 24.
No. Well, good for him, but he's going to be out
But
of
on the
NBA.
Brooklyn Nets.
You know who also averaged 24 and was out of the NBA in 2 years? Isaiah Thomas, because he couldn't play defense. And I love Isaiah Thomas. He was one of the best, my fun players to watch growing up, but same thing happened to him.
Yeah, he did whoop the
No,
Bulls.
Say-
they
you
just
know what
handled
also-
him. They just handled that.
You know,
whole
also happened to a
Iffy.
pure scorer that couldn't play defense? Kemba Walker.
Oh,
Where's Kemba Walker? He's out of the league.
Shanghai Sharks.
He's Shanghai
No,
Sharks.
he's actually coaching for them.
oh, is
He's
he?
actually coaching for.
But that's what I feel about that. I don't think that we should even talk about
Yeah, Cam Thompson.
He's just gone.
He might as well go to the Bulls. They're signing every guard. He might as well go to the Bulls, man.
Well, speaking of
Go get
Bulls,
paid.
Guards, guys, shout out to our guy Mac McClung out there breaking
Yeah.
G League all-time scoring records.
Tell him what team he's on.
The
Windy City Bulls.
Jinx, you owe me a soda, motherfucker.
Well, he recently passed up Ronaldo Major with 5,299 points. Mac will come pretty much blew by that with a 59-point game in the G League. Guys,
59-point triple-double, if you might add, I believe. He
Yeah.
went insane that game.
somebody's got to sign him. Guys, this is ridiculous.
The
Like,
Bulls did. 2-way.
Yeah.
he's not
He
playing
plays
right
right
now.
in. He's guard.
He's going to play probably like the last 2 games of the season, and that's kind of bullshit. Do you guys think
It's
somebody's
in the
going to pick
name.
him up in the expansion?
Unfortunately,
I don't think so.
I don't think so. It's
Mhm.
just he's too small. And again,
Dude, he's a 3-time dunk champion.
a guard that can't play defense. You want to know why? What's his name? Little short guy. Yuki.
Jose Alvarado.
Jose Alvarado?
No, Jose Alvarado is another one. He could play defense. Yuki, the guy who plays for the
Oh,
Bulls,
yeah,
yeah,
5'7" point guard.
Hey, he was boxing
He's
out LeBron.
he's getting steals and he's over here playing defense. That's why he's in the NBA. He is not as good offensively as these guys, but he could go out there and play defense as a tiny little ass.
But he's on the Bulls.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
They're
matter.
just they
He
only play
played-
guards.
He was John Morant's backup before he came to the
Yeah,
Bulls.
that's true. Yeah. He was backing up Josh.
It's not like he just was on the Bulls and the Bulls were like, yeah, let's give this guy a shot. No, he was John Morant's backup. Well, actually, he was Scottie Pippen Jr.'s
Junior's
backup
backup.
to John Morant.
So he was
but
like third
Scottie
string.
Pippen Jr. got hurt and Yuki became the backup for a while there. So,
Shout out to Scottie Pippen Jr., man. He was
Scott,
balling.
shout out. You are good.
Yes.
They didn't think you were going to be as good as you are because you probably, I feel like, because John Morant and his issues, They wouldn't mind moving on from John Morant. Yeah, moving on from
Oh, they're
John
moving on
Morant
from him this year.
for Scottie Pippen Jr.
They already got rid of
He's
Jaren
gone.
Jackson. They're
Yeah,
moving
he's
on
gone.
from moving on from John
They
Morant.
are not protecting him in that.
Where would you like to see John Morant if he was to move?
It's not Chicago.
Las
Not
Vegas.
Chicago. Man, what you mean? We need all the guards we could get. All the guards.
Las Vegas with the strippers and guns.
Where would you know what? Where would Ja go? Like, I could see
Las Vegas. Dude,
No,
Las
no.
Vegas. He's going to
No,
Las
like
Vegas.
realistically,
Like,
because they got to get rid of him this season because I don't see him coming back.
No.
All right, you
I
wanna
don't
know
see
where
him
he's
coming
gonna
back.
go? No, you know what? I was thinking about it. No, but our boy's too good down there. I was thinking the Pelicans, but
No. They don't want to mess that up.
I'm thinking Miami.
He's gonna. Nah, that's even worse.
Well, you don't think Pat?
They gotta send his ass to like Utah or somewhere.
you know where you probably end up for some reason, like the Bucks.
Yeah, I can see that.
The Bucks.
Just to try to keep Giannis.
Giannis is gone. Giannis is out of there.
Giannis is a family man too. He wouldn't put up with this shit. Giannis probably kill him.
Well, anyways,
Giannis probably kill him.
guys, who's coming out the East this year? The Pistons are number 1 in the East.
What'd I say?
But Pistons don't look like they can make it out the East.
Unfortunately,
many
my
lapses.
prediction from a month ago came true. It came true in a bad way because Cade Cunningham rest up, it collapsed lung.
He's just injured, guys.
Collapsed lung, but that's not good. That's very bad because that's how a lot of these blood clots start for these players is something like
Especially
that.
with all the planes they're riding in.
And he's a big guy. He's a big guy. Cade Cunningham is 6'8". He's not a small point guard. He's a big boy. So that stuff could happen to him. So Boston's coming out of the East. It is what it is. Pistons. I mean,
you know what?
I did see Jalen Durant. Well, I will say I saw Jalen Durant the other day put up like 30, 50, and 7.
I think it was like 30 and 20.
But they're nothing without Cade.
You know what? I'm looking over at Charlotte.
Ooh,
Charlotte's been playing.
They've
been playing crazy.
Rookie of the year.
Yes,
Knuppel.
Rookie of the year, Knuppel.
You are the best rookie I've seen, probably
hands down since I've been alive.
I think better than Wemby. I think he might even be better than Luka's rookie.
Guys, you know we're fucking.
You know we're live, and you're saying that.
You know where the Hornets are sitting at right now?
Where?
Number 10.
Well, what's the record?
39 and 35.
They got to make it through the play-in, and then they got to make it through the rest of the East.
So, but you know what?
But the
team is really young. So you know what? As the year goes on,
there's 8 games left.
Yeah, they're coming together.
The reason I say that Knuppel's the best rookie is because the Hornets were trash until he gets there, and now they're that good. They made no other changes.
They've always been good, but they just keep having mishaps.
Yeah,
Mikal Bridges beating on his girl, getting suspended for a year. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, but that's
just too many things.
They never were this good, and they got Kobe White on that team. Now Kobe White,
and they got Kobe
balling. But they didn't have him. They had a winning record before they got Kobe. Kobe just is bringing them up. I think they finished 7th. By the time everything's said and done.
7th in 8 games? I don't know about that.
Maybe. There's only 8 games left?
There's only 8 games left. So
well, I think they finished 9th.
Who are they behind?
They're tied with Miami right now.
They're tied with Miami.
So I think they can make it to Orlando.
Yeah. But I think that they beat the hell out of those teams in the play-in. And make the playoffs.
And who
they face?
Yeah, I don't see
Boston
as an 8th. Oh, they faced Boston. Well, it was a good year. Hornets fans, it was a great year, but Boston's coming out of the East.
But you know what? If they face the Pistons, I feel like they might have some problems.
Well, they play Boston today, and it might be a little preview of what we could see in the
because they'll face the first seed
playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, if they move up to 9.
No, because the bottom teams face the top team.
Yeah. That's right.
I don't know. There's no play-in thing.
No. So the way it is if there are the 10 seed and they win out both games and they end up becoming the 8th seed. So that means they face the Pistons. You've got a chance, Hornets fans. I thought Boston
that might be
number
upset.
1 in the East now.
Yeah, that's an upset right there.
That could be an upset. You remember?
Let me put in that bet with DraftKings. Sponsor us.
DraftKings. I'll put in that bet if you sponsor us. I swear, I got money.
Well, anyways, guys, moving over to college basketball. Man, has it been a crazy March Madness. 26 million brackets were put out, and we're down to 0, fellas.
Yep.
We had so many shockers during this March Madness. St. John's shocked Kansas on a buzzer beater victory.
Yep.
Purdue beat Texas. Iowa stunned number 1 Florida.
Yep.
What do we at? 11 beat number 3. Texas beat number 6 Gonzaga. 6 Tennessee beat Virginia. Guys, the Fighting Illini are still fighting. And we're in the Final Four for the first time in 21 years. Guys, I never thought
Shout out to
we'd see this date.
Shout out to Giant legend Roger Powell, who was on that team.
Father just passed away.
What is he, like a coach or something?
Passed away. No, he's the coach of Valpo now.
Yeah.
Valparaiso.
Okay.
But he was on the Illinois team as a player, as a starting 5 player on that Illinois team that almost won in 2005.
Was that with De'Aaron Williams?
Yes.
And with De'Aaron Williams?
His pops just passed away,
Yeah.
Roger Powell Sr. I've met him a couple of times. Central, right? Yeah. I met him a couple of times. He used to go to the Gallowich YMCA and play with the kids, try to talk to us and stuff like that. All the kids there play basketball there. Great man.
Rest up, man.
Illinois State basketball Hall of Famer. Played, got a tryout with the Bulls. Never made the roster.
I saw him in the Bulls jersey. I think he played like one game.
He might have played a game. Look that up, but he is a big time legend around here where we're from in Joliet. Rest in peace. And I hope this makes you feel a little bit better. I hope Pops is watching Illinois right now, looking down at them. Because Illinois is doing their thing. And especially you, Roger Powell, being one of Illinois' greatest players ever. And a former NBA player, too. He played for the Jazz.
He did.
Yep.
Mario, what you think about Illinois looking like they're whooping ass and taking names?
Like they're taking it all. They're taking it all this year. Pause. But
yeah, okay.
We're winning it all, man.
Well, right now,
I don't see who's left in the. Well, Michigan is beating the crap out of Tennessee. Yeah, so Tennessee's out of there. Michigan, we got Illinois. Did Purdue win?
No, Purdue got their ass whooped.
Purdue lost.
So Arizona.
Damn, Braden Smith.
But Arizona would be facing Michigan when Michigan wins this. We've got to face number 1 Duke if they win today.
So it's Duke versus UConn after their Tennessee versus Michigan.
Duke is the best team left.
I don't feel like Duke.
I feel like Duke could get belt to ass, bro.
Yeah, Duke.
They have not blown anybody out.
I'm scared of Duke, but I'm not scared enough. Like
you got to be scared of the refs.
No,
that's what you got to be scared of.
You know who I was more scared of? We beat the hell out of them. Houston.
I told you it was raining in Houston.
I
told you it was raining in Houston.
They could not grab a board. Nobody could grab a board against Illinois. Our rebound differential in the first 4 games that we played is like plus 58 or something like that. We are rebounding these teams out of the tournament. And I want to talk about other teams like that. Iowa, you guys had a great run. I can't believe you made it that far, but you guys ran into Illinois, unfortunately. But you guys did start off the game on a 12-2 run where you smacked 4 threes in a row to start the game. That scared the hell out of me to start the game. I will give you that. Who else? Tennessee, great run, but you're just not it. You guys are losing 60-34 right now, 15-15 left in the second half. That's it. Bring in the backups because those are going to be your guys playing next year because these seniors, their time's done.
Yep.
Want to give a shout out to another Joliet legend, Jeremy Fears Jr. Got knocked out in the Sweet 16. They had a great run.
Nope, lost by 2.
They lost by 2 to Purdue.
Game. Really good game, man.
That was a great game.
Shout out Braden Smith.
Shout out Braden Smith. He's a great player. His career is done. But Jeremy Fears is the real assist king, I believe. If he plays next year, I think he's got Braden's
I don't
record.
see him going to the NBA.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Go in as
well, you know what? It's just his game. I feel like they don't like his game. He's a great guard, a great floor general.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't translate into the NBA no more.
No, he's not.
You need to be shifty like his brother Jeremy.
Yeah.
Jeremy is nice.
Jeremiah.
He could dribble between the legs, come pull back,
behind the back, he's
all around.
He might be the fastest player in the league too right now too. He is.
Well, like I was saying, guys, Duke didn't really blow anybody out. So if Illinois plays defense and like rebounds, the way they were doing against Houston and Iowa, bro.
Let me see this real quick because Duke almost lost in the first round to Siena. Who's Siena? Who are you? You know, actually, I looked up Siena. They got a stat. Our high school has a more population than Siena's college, the D1 college.
That's crazy.
Isn't that insane? How are they out there?
Well,
how are you D1?
Where is Siena?
I don't know. It could be. You could tell he's in
Sounds like
Afghanistan. I believe you. I don't know where the hell Sienna's at.
Well, you got a fair look. So the most like points they won by was like by 12 against TCU, and everybody's beating TCU.
In Illinois.
The Texas.
Illinois won by 35 is our highest.
And they beat St. John's by 5. And
Yeah,
I mean they're not really blowing anybody out.
No.
But
what is it? By next week, man, Illinois is gonna be raising the banner, man, and I'm gonna be there. We're all gonna be there, man. We gotta make it.
We gotta make it
a priority to go out there.
Unfortunately, I looked up the ticket prices of the Final Four right now. The cheapest ticket in the house is $800.
We're not gonna go watch the game. We're gonna just
we're gonna go
watch the banner rise. A little parade. They'll probably have a parade.
Well, guys, moving over to the MLB, did the Cubs jump the gun by extending Pete Crow Armstrong at 6 years, $115 million? That's almost $20 million per year. PCA is 24 years old. This contract will take him into his early 30s. Should PCA have signed this extension, or should he held out for more?
I think it's a good extension for PCA.
Me too. I think it is.
Because, even if by the time his contract's up, which I believe he'll be 30 years old.
30 years old.
When his contract's up, these players are playing long. Alex Bregman just got a contract by the Cubs, our biggest contract in history. He's 34. For what was it, 5 years? So, I mean, these players are playing longer, and PCA is one of those guys that will play a long time. He is too damn athletic.
Yeah, how old is he? 20, 22?
And
24?
I want to say something about the PCA slander people be talking about. If PCA couldn't hit a ball at all, he'd still be in the MLB because he is the greatest defender and will be the greatest defender in MLB history by far. He should have won Platinum Glove last year. I can't believe he didn't. He got the Gold Glove, but he is worth this money. Again, 30 home runs and 30 stolen bases with 90-something RBIs he had last year is a plus on top of his defense.
Yep.
Remember Kevin Kiermaier?
No.
Of course you don't.
I don't.
But, again, great defender. But they paid him. And people are like, why are you paying this guy? He can't hit. Because he could defend.
Yeah. Defense. You need defense, man. That's the reason they benched Paul Skeens.
We got a scuffle here. We got a scuffle.
That outfielder, dude.
O'Neal Cruz, you suck. But yes, this is a great signing for the Cubs. I know, Mario, you don't know much about baseball. So
good pickup. All I know is
he's the face of the Cubs.
Basically. And then on top of that, what is he only hitting? Like a 240, 250 maybe.
I mean, that's pretty good in baseball.
That's potential.
That's fairly good, especially with 30 home runs.
Once you see them balls keep coming, pause. Once you keep seeing like the balls come, then the ball starts to slow down.
Yeah, and I don't care also that he likes throwing his bat or throwing temper tantrums.
That just shows he cares. He's passionate about the game. He's passionate about it.
He wins. We went to the playoffs last year. Man.
Well, speaking of the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki did not return for opening day. He's on the 10-day injury list. He has a minor PCL strain. He'll be back, guys. He's going to be all right.
Yeah. I was just checking the camera real quick. Gotta make sure everything's still good. Cut that out. It's unfortunate, but we got to make sure he's good. We got the depth. We're one of the most expensive teams in MLB now. We unfortunately, for some reason, can't beat the Washington Nationals, but who cares? I'm not even going to talk about that right now.
I'm sorry, but I'm starting to hate this spring. What is it like? What they just come off of?
Spring training.
Spring training?
No, he got injured in the
World Baseball Classic.
I'm starting to hate this stuff, dude, because you got the WBC. What is it?
WBC.
World
Baseball Classic. He just got injured, dude. It's so close to the season, like the start of the season. Why are you guys having it that close?
Well, at least it's not like hockey in the Olympics. You know what they do? They shut down the NHL for 2 weeks to have the Olympics, and these players come back hurt. So at least it's not that. I will say that, but yeah, I mean,
I'm starting move it further back, like towards the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
It makes more sense because
or after
get injured.
Season, yeah,
after the season,
because they go to these tropical places to play.
Yeah,
I mean, why not play in November? I would watch it in November. It doesn't have to be in March, but
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Right after the World Series.
Yeah, you don't even got to be outside. You got stadiums that are inside.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, guys, can any team beat the Dodger in the World Series picture and stop the Dodgers from getting the three-peat? Because if the Dodgers win the three-peat, there will be a lockout next year. The last team to win a three-peat was the 98, 99, and 2000 Yankees. What do you guys think? Who can beat the Dodgers at this point?
No one.
No, wrong. Toronto Blue Jays in the AL, and in the NL, the Chicago Cubs. We're the only team with depth enough. I feel like, unfortunately, we couldn't beat the Brewers last year. That was unfortunate. But if we would have got past the Brewers, we would have had a chance to beat the Dodgers. We're always the Dodgers' kryptonite for some reason, some way or another.
We still would have had to go through the Blue Jays.
Well, good for the Blue Jays. I would have been happy if we would have lost in the World Series to the Blue Jays as long as we beat the Dodgers. That would have been my World Series because I hate them. They suck. Everybody thinks the Yankees are going to beat them. Aaron fraud.
By Yankees.
No, it ain't happening. But I think the Blue Jays have a chance because the Blue Jays are very good. And the Chicago Cubs, if our pitching... Look, we're going to have to move some guys to the bullpen or just get rid of some guys. Shota, your time as a starting pitcher in the MLB, I think, is done. Again, first inning today, you gave 3 runs. I don't like that. Matthew Boyd, get on your shit. I get it was cold outside and the weather changed, but you are a number 1 pitcher. You were top 10 in Cy Young last year. You need to be pitching like it instead of giving up 5 runs to the second worst team in the MLB. But if we could get our crap together, I think we could beat the Dodgers. I really do.
I'm with Jack on that one. Guys, we don't talk about the White Sox much because there's not much to talk about. But Jack, how many wins do you think the White Sox are going to have this season?
So I was talking to some guy at work yesterday.
I just need a number. I don't need an elaboration.
You're right. You're right. 71.
I'll give him 77.
How many games are in the season?
162.
Jinx, you suck.
Give me 83 wins.
Whoa!
Give me 83 wins, man. Y'all don't got faith in them. I do, man.
I give him 77.
No. You guys think you're going to have a winning record? You think you're going to have a winning record?
A winning record.
You want to play some money on that right now?
How much?
I'll put $100 on that.
I bet 25.
Yeah, I bet you would.
I don't watch the baseball. I don't watch baseball like that.
Well, what do you guys think? How many wins do you think the Cubs will have this year?
97.
I'll give him 92.
I'll give him 103.
What is he numbers?
What are you doing?
Well, anyways, guys, we saw last night what happened with the ABS system. What do you guys think of the ABS system? Does it slow the game down? Does it undermine the umpires? We saw last night the umpire missed by 3 millimeters, and somebody called it, and people were talking shit on Facebook and online. They were like, he's not doing his job right. This, that, and another. But you watching the ball come 100 miles an hour behind the plate and you miss by 3 millimeters, I don't think that's that bad. But this is the whole reason the ABS system was put in place. Jack, what do you think about Mario, what do you think about the ABS system?
It does slow the game down a little bit. But at the same time, it doesn't allow these betting websites, DraftKings, FanDuel, Stake, it doesn't allow them to interfere with these refs.
Right.
Because a lot of the time, I feel like these refs are getting paid to call balls and strikes.
The umpires?
The umpires, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, the umpires undermine themselves. And there has been betting problems in the MLB with Emmanuel Clase.
Is that the famous one?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
The guy who was the Cleveland's closer who could throw a 102-mile-per-hour cutter. And they caught him betting, and now he's facing like 25 years in prison.
Oh no, I was talking about the umpire.
What?
The umpire. Wasn't there an umpire?
Oh no,
or was that in basketball?
That was basketball.
That was in basketball.
Yeah.
Well, either way, it works for all sports.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this: it's good. These umpires undermine themselves. It's their fault. Some of them suck. I mean, Angel Hernandez stayed in the league for so long.
So
you know why? Because they said if they try to fire me, then it's racist because I am Latino. And that's why he got to stay in for so long.
Yeah, he was so racistly bad at fucking calling.
He was terrible. And some of these players or some of these umps get to stay in, and they just suck.
Well, this is what somebody said. They said the ABS system should be the main umpire, and the call should just be in the umpire's ear, and they make the call after that. So, like, it would be an earpiece that said, that's a strike. The umpire will call a strike. and the umpire's sole reason for being at home plate would be calling
Just calling it right.
just calling safes at the plate.
Calling with the
Safes are out.
Well, the thing is with that is that
It's a process, though.
Yeah, that's a completely different change. I like the way it is right now with this 2 challenge rule. Is what I think. I think the umpires should still get a chance because if you think about it, if you get rid of umpires, that's thousands of people out of a job.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of people out of a job.
Well, if you think about it, we're only talking about home plate.
And
because you can't, there's still going to be first base, second, and third base umpires.
And also the top MLB umpire, and
I would have beat his ass for doing that. I'm not gonna lie.
No, the top umpire in the MLB, he doesn't umpire anymore, but he's behind the scenes is a Joliet West alumni.
Yep, Mark Carson.
Yes, and he would. Oh my God, he would be out of a job. I don't like that. I think that they should keep their job. Some of them make mistakes. Some of them suck. Get them out then, because some of these umpires are good, and they do their job fairly well, and they won't even need the ABS system for some of these guys. But it's the bad ones.
It's just sometimes you just can't see that ball. Like you just can't like.
Yeah, that ball turns into a grain of rice.
Yeah, it's coming so fast, like 100 miles an hour. You just can't see it.
That's the way of the game, and it's always been played that way.
Well, guys, anyways, moving over to the NFL, Caleb Williams, Chicago Bears quarterback, was trying to trademark the Iceman, just the Iceman as a slogan or as a name. George Iceman Gervin decided, Caleb Williams did it, I'm going to do it because I've been called the Iceman since the late 70s and 80s. Gervin started his career in San Antonio. Played most of his career in San Antonio. Played 1 year with the Chicago Bulls during Michael Jordan's rookie year. George Gervin decided to trademark Iceman and Iceman 44. Guys, what do you think of this? Do you think it's just jealousy? Do you think he just sour grapes because he didn't?
It's old people trying to be relevant.
George, you are old as hell. You are done. Like, I don't remember anybody calling you the Iceman, dude.
That was actually people actually called it him.
I know they call him. I'll ask my dad. But, dude, who cares, George? You're past your prime. You could have done this
calling you Iceman no more.
40, 50 years ago, and you didn't do it. And now that there's a player in Chicago, our GOAT, Caleb Williams, that's called the Iceman now, and now you're getting all upset about it. Why didn't you do this 50 years ago? It's just like, it's just terrible. I don't like it. I give it to Caleb. George, you're old as hell.
Shouldn't even be a trademark to begin with.
No, you're old. Well, I think if Caleb wants it, he should have it. Who cares?
No, I don't. I feel like it shouldn't. I feel like you shouldn't.
No,
they shouldn't trademark it at that point.
You're a Steelers fan.
I am.
They should just give it to Caleb, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Anyways, I never thought we'd be talking about golf on this podcast.
Oh,
perhaps the greatest golfer of all time.
It's not even about golf.
Tiger Woods is back in the news, and not for good reasons. He just had his second DUI, flipping his Range Rover SUV in Florida. Guys, this is his second DUI. First was in 2017. What is a billionaire doing driving his own car while he's drunk? He should have a driver. What is he doing, guys?
He's just an asshole. He thinks everybody's...
I can tell you what he's doing. He's getting drunk. And driving his car. That's what the hell he's doing.
Everybody's living in Tiger Woods' world.
Right.
That's why. And I can't believe... I bet when he got... when they found him drunk, he's like, "No, this ain't supposed to happen. You're living in my world. You can't arrest me."
You know what I heard? I heard this saying. It was all like, a lion would never drink and drive, but Tiger would.
That's great. I'm not even gonna lie, that's great. But just Tiger Woods, take his license away.
Yeah, take his license away.
He's a danger to society.
At this point, yeah.
He almost, I was surprised he hasn't killed himself or somebody else.
He did hit a car.
He did hit a car, but I'm surprised he hasn't killed somebody or somebody else. So take his license away. He could have somebody drive him around the rest of his life.
He's got the money.
Or he could buy a 1,000-acre property and drive like a dumbass on his property because he should not be on the streets anymore.
And he was preparing for a comeback too. Well, I don't think that's gonna.
Yeah,
happen.
you ain't coming back.
I mean, it was like his third comeback. Like he's had like 3 comebacks already in his career. He ain't got shit on John Daly though. Shout out to John Daly, my man.
No.
Well, guys, we're at the UFC right now, and there is reports that former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Conor McGregor, says, and I quote, "I will be back to save fighting." And if so, this will be Conor McGregor's first fight back in the UFC since 2021. And if Conor returns, dude, people are gonna tune in whether he's dog shit or not because he is a personality people want to see fight or get his ass whooped. What do you guys think of Conor McGregor? Conor McGregor saying, and I quote, "I will be back to save fighting."
No, he ain't.
The only thing he's fighting is drugs. That's what the hell he's fighting.
He ain't fighting no more. He's
done for, dude.
He knows if he throws one leg kick the wrong way, his leg's exploding again, and he's just it ain't.
Or rear naked.
Dude, we heard this for the past we don't heard this for the past 6 years.
Dana White probably gave him like $500,000 just to say that, and it probably boosted viewers for last night to see if Conor McGregor was like in the stands, like, "Hey, I did kick your ass.
Buy my beer."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he doesn't really need the money because he made $500 million.
I feel like that's one of the reasons he's not going to. No, he don't need the money, man. He's not hungry for the money.
He's not broke like Mayweather.
Yeah.
But you got to figure, guys at his age, they're not hungry anymore. They're not. No. He's already had it all. He's had the world championships. He's lived the life of, coming from nothing and having everything, and now he sold his whiskey for $500 million. Like, what does he need to come back for?
There's already new British and Irish guys. Well, I grouped them together as somebody who's British and Irish descent. I mean, basically the same damn thing, even though there's history, whatever. But there's Paddy in there.
Don't get us canceled.
There's what's his name, Pink Panther. He got his ass.
Oh, Paddy Pimblett.
Paddy Pimblett.
Oh no, you're talking about the Pink Panther.
No, I'm talking about both. I'm saying that.
Well, they both lost their last fight.
Well, Paddy's a body, and then Pink Panther. We need to get a new Irish MMA.
The face of Irish.
There's an Irish boxer right now. Now Colin Walsh. He's very good. He fought in the undercard for.
Recently.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
For God, he fought. His dad was a Mexican boxing legend. The guy he fought. He's the junior. He beat his ass.
Okay.
Callum did. He was fighting in the undercard for God. Who just? Canelo and what's his name? Terrence Crawford. They fought in the undercard for that, and I think he was the fight right behind them. So he's a big time boxer.
Yeah.
He's like 21-0 right now. So there's some Irish guys in fighting, not MMA, but in fighting right now that are coming up. So I think it'll be good.
He just don't got it. He don't want it.
He don't want it.
He's already 36, bro. Last time he was relevant when we were in like
high school.
High school. Not even, probably 8th grade.
Right.
That was like 12, 13 years ago, man.
Well, anyways, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us. I'm Omar.
I'm Jack.
I'm Mario, and we'll be back with the Insight Podcast sometime this week. Stay tuned, guys.
See you guys.